It was in the year of our Lord, 1602, that we left home and hearth to seek our fortunes in far-off lands, fully aware of the risk involved in such a venture. In spite of all our fears to the contrary, after a long and hard journey, fate rewarded us with a beautiful patch of earth to call our own. Relentless hard work, using all of the resources at our command, soon rewarded us with a flourishing economy and a tranquil, growing town. Peace and harmony graced our magnificent new homeland, creating an oasis of peaceful, quiet coexistence. Until the day power-hungry men in a nearby land heard of our happiness and prosperity and became consumed with jealousy. Terrible images of relentless slaughter burned themselves indelibly into the memories of our townspeople. As, in the end, there was nothing more worth fighting for, we formed new alliances and closed trade agreements which led our hopes and dreams to new heights. Peace and prosperity soon returned to our land. Now that I have grown old, my young friend, to you I pass the cup of probity. Do as I have done. Seek out and settle new lands, as I once did, in the year of our Lord, 1602.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome into Anno 1602 History Edition, the first in the new Anno Historical Collection, or the Anno History Edition, whichever you want to call it. Remastered games from the original Anno series all the way from 1602 up to 1404, and we're going to be doing every single one of them: 1602, 1503, 1701, and 1404. I am very excited about this. Anno 1602 came out in 1998. I was a teenager at the time. Yes, I am that old. And I do remember playing this game constantly when I was younger. It was so much fun. I had never played anything like it before. It was a whole new world for me, and it opened up an entire gaming lifestyle of playing city builders. I just love this game so much. So what we're going to be starting off with today is the single-player campaign, well, the single-player game, obviously. And we're first going to go through the tutorial just to show you all kind of the mechanics of how the game works, just to kind of quickly go through that and familiarize everybody with some of the differences in how this works as compared to games like, say, Anno 1404 or Anno 1800. And then we're going to start with the one-star scenario here, the end of a long trip. This one right here, One Lone Settlement, actually unlocks when you complete End of a Long Trip. I played a little bit just so I can remember what I'm doing in this game. But yeah, we're going to go through some of these scenarios and then possibly do a campaign. We'll see, just kind of see how it goes. And we may hop into at least one campaign before we continue on to the next game in the series. So let's go ahead and start with our tutorial here. And we're going to start with the Explorer just to familiarize ourselves with how exploration works in this game.
Under which flag will you sail?
I will be red. So I'm not going to read through all this down here. I've already kind of done this.
Newly discovered chain of islands.
I'll let him talk.
Rumors say that there is an ore deposit on one of the islands. Explore the islands in order to find the best place for your new settlement.
I'm going to adjust some sounds real quick here, though. Let's see. Let me just make a quick adjustment to some sounds here. As much as I love the music, I do want to keep it kind of turned down a little low. All right. So the way this game right here works is you can't see everything on the islands in terms of their resources. You have to explore them. So you need to bring your ship in and then explore the island.
This island's resources have been determined.
So now we know it has a cocoa, cotton, and spices, 50% fertility on those. And that is it. Now what we're looking for is an island with iron. And for the sake of just getting this going, I know for a fact that it's this island up here that has iron on it. So we're going to go up here and explore this island. It does not tell you to this until a little bit later, but F5, F6, and F7 speed up and slow down the game. There are 3 speeds: super slow, a little bit faster, super fast. There's also only 3 zooms: way far out, medium zoom, and then up close zoom. So there's 3 levels of speed and 3 zooms right here. So let's go ahead and explore this island.
Resources have been determined.
Tobacco, vines, and sugarcane. And we have found ore. So there is our ore vein. And once you have an ore vein found, we can settle our warehouse. Once we have our warehouse down, we want to unload tools, wood, and food. There we go. And that's it. That is all it takes to settle an island. That is how exploration works. You just sail around. You do have to manually explore each island to find mineral deposits and figure out what the agricultural yields are. And then, just like any other Anno game, you plop down a warehouse. So let's go into the settle mode,
Under which flag
or the settle tutorial.
You have decided in favor of settling an island and have already built a warehouse. You will now build a small settlement and begin the production of some consumer necessities.
Okay. So for industries, like foresters' huts, for instance, they don't actually plant anything. You either have to plant it manually by planting trees, or you need to put the forester's hut in a heavily forested area. Like this right over here actually is not bad. This over here is better because there's more trees within the radius. And we also need fish. Now, you can't just place a fishing dock wherever. It does need access to the dark blue waters. So we need to find a spot that has a decent amount of dark blue water around it. This right here actually has a good amount. That's not bad right there either. It does need the darker water, so that right there looks like a good spot. And then, just like any other Anno game, we need roads. Okay. Now, houses are a little unique in this game. Houses don't actually need road access. I know, it's weird. It confused me when I started playing the game again, after 20 years almost. Houses technically do not need road access. The benefit of having roads to houses is that fire stations and doctors can get to them faster. They can still get to them without roads, but they can get to them faster with roads. But they don't have to have it. So it does want us to build, 4 little houses. One thing they did change with the remastered edition, is that you can click and draw houses. Now, it's not a click and drag like it is, say, in Anno 1800 or Anno 2205. You're technically drawing them. So if you kind of go willy-nilly with your mouse like this, you see it draws them. It's weird. But you kind of click, very carefully drag, and there are 4 houses. And again, they don't need road access. They also don't need markets. Markets are not a thing. They instantly get what they need, and they're done. You're fine. Another thing that they need now is this right here is showing you, this is your house overview. You can adjust your tax rates up and down. You can go all the way to 48%, it looks like. I usually keep mine around like 35%. This is your food meter. It tells you how much food you have, and I believe that might be happiness. I already forgot what that bar right there was. But these are your needs right here, and this is like how much food they currently have. But we do need cloth. So cloth is, again, basic stuff. It's a sheep farm. Sheep farms don't have any pastures around them. You don't build sheep pastures, but they do need a lot of grass. So this right here has a decent amount of grass around it, so that would be a good spot for a sheep farm. Now here's another fun thing. Raw materials do not need road access. Sheep farms, iron mines, they technically do not need road access. The market carts will not go and pick any excess up from it, but production facilities will. So this weaver's hut is actually going to go walk across the grass to the sheep farm and pick up the wool. It's like, it is so amazing. Now this is something it's not telling me to build, but this is something I want to just kind of make you aware of, is hunting lodges, you have to have animals within the radius. Even though it's not telling me to build one, I'm going to do it anyways, just to show you. It does have to have animals within the radius in order to hunt. If you don't, then they don't have anything to hunt. So it actually sends someone out to go and hunt deer. Now the other thing it's talking about right here is the marketplace, what it's wanting us to do. Marketplaces are how you actually extend the radius around your island right here. Your warehouse, your initial warehouse, you could only build within that ring. Marketplaces extend the ring. So let's actually speed things up, get 10 more wood. Let's see. I could build another... Yeah, I could just go ahead and plop down another woodcutter right there. And then if you put down a woodcutter but there's not enough trees, you can drag trees out like that and fill in, and now they have more trees. So warehouses, you usually just need like 3 or 4 tiles within the range, and then you can build a warehouse and it extends the range. And now we have all of that build area available to us. So that is the very, very basics of setting up your first city. There is no workforce like there is in Anno 2205 or Anno 1800. You just build production buildings. You just have to counter it with houses, which get taxes, and that's it. That's all. That's the only reason houses exist, is to pay taxes. They don't provide a workforce. You build whatever you need to. So that is the basic tutorial for settling. Trade and diplomacy, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that one real quick. Now this is a very simple one right here.
Bricks are required in order to expand your settlement.
We'll let him explain.
For the time being, you will have to import these, since no mountain exists on your island. Open diplomatic relationships and offer a trade agreement.
Okay, so what he was saying is we don't have a mountain right here to build a quarry.
Someone is offering you a trade agreement.
Yeah, I know, I'm talking. We don't have any mountains to build a quarry, so we cannot get bricks and stuff that we need to build with. But this guy over here on this other island does have a mountain, so he has quarries. So what we need to do, oh, I didn't mean to do that, is we need to go to the diplomacy menu right here. This guy right here, the hand over the scroll means that he is offering a trade agreement. So we can accept it. We now have a trade agreement with him. And we can see that he is giving us bricks and he wants cloth. So we're going to select our ship. We're going to bring him to the docks. We're going to load up the cloth. That's going to be under the consumer goods right here. We're going to go find our cloth, and we're going to load up all of the cloth, take it on over to him, and we're going to sell it, get some bricks, bring them back, and then that's going to be this tutorial. It just is a quick overview of how you can do trade agreements and stuff. So we're going to do some trade agreements. We're going to sell him cloth, and we're going to, let's see, there we go, and we're going to purchase the bricks. There is no like ring underneath the ship, so sometimes I can't tell if I've selected it or not. Bring that ship back and offload the bricks. We'll offload that too. And that's it. That is how trade works between you and a neighbor when it comes to like trade agreements and stuff. It's very simple. Like I said, it's a very simple concept. This is also showing you that you need mountains on your island for bricks. Bricks are very important to your building later on, so you definitely always want an island that has mountains on it. This was a terrible island to settle, basically. Alright, naval combat. Naval combat is kind of wonky, to be honest. So we have our ship.
Has entered your waters.
We need to ready the cannons. So now we have all of our cannons on the deck.
Sink the landlubbers.
We're going to go up there and attack that.
Full broadside.
And we're going to go up there and attack that. Now, why I had to like load the cannons on that, but not on these, I don't quite understand, but it is what it is.
Prepare to war.
Now, we're going to lose this ship because he's just about dead, but that's fine. Oh, we got it. Haha. And this is how you set patrol routes. You just click that, left click a spot, and that's it. And it sets the patrol route.
Set full sail. Into the
I don't think that's flotsam.
Set
No.
full sail.
No, it's just showing you where a ship sank. So that is how naval combat works. You have to actually load the cannons. Your cannons aren't just automatically there. There are just ships in the game, and then you equip them with cannons to turn them into warships. It's very simple. And the ever so lovable land combat. It's all so much fun.
Into the shroud.
All right, battle mode activated. We're gonna sail. Now you transport troops on your ships. Yeah, you just like cargo, you load them up onto the ship. You can offload them. Then right here you have
For our sovereign.
these are formations you can put them in.
As you command.
I never really used the formations much, but this right here, sorts. You can sort by medical units, infantry, cavalry, riflemen, or cannons. It's telling us it wants to only select the cavalry, and then we're going to go in there and attack.
To the attack.
And now we're going to tell our pikemen and our riflemen to go in and attack as well, and defeat the enemy army. And there's your land combat that everyone complains about that doesn't exist anymore. But that's it. That's how land combat works. It's like I said, it's very simple. There's not much to it. And that's it. We have completed all the tutorials. My one complaint is that the tutorial is very, very simple, and it really doesn't explain much. So once you jump into the first little, like, if you jump into your 1-star scenario here, it gets a little, like, wait, what? So, yeah, it is. But it does at least kind of give you the basics. So let's go ahead and jump into the end of a long trip. Having left the old country far behind, your first mate finally shouts, "Land in sight!" Seek out an island and ground thereon a new settlement with 60 inhabitants. Once 40 of them have reached the status of a settler and your account is not overdrawn, you may continue on to adventures in the new world. Now you can see right here I have already played and I've already gotten a high score of a whopping 119. So let's start.
Choose your flag.
I like to be blue.
Plot a new course.
Now,
Ahoy!
in terms of islands, oh, it is, ooh, we have some different islands this time. I like this island down here. See if we can't get to it first.
You have discovered a native village.
Oh, actually,
To the
ooh,
shroud.
native villages are
Island's
awesome.
resources have been determined. This island has ore deposits.
Okay, that island does have ore deposits, so that's actually... Ah, shoot, he took it first.
Full sail.
Jerk. I waited too long.
Ahoy!
This island's resources have been determined. This island has ore deposits.
Plot a new course.
Let's just go keep
A new
looking
settlement
around.
has been
Set full
established.
sail.
There's always 3 other
You have run
players.
across natives.
There's natives on this island. These
A
are
new
very
settlement
small
has been
islands. They
established.
took all the good big ones, it looks like. That's unfortunate. We kind of messed around for a bit. You know what? I'm just going to go take this island right here. Yeah. Natives are usually really good to have, but, you know, I didn't get it, so... This island is good for tobacco and stuff, though, so we will go ahead and claim this island right here. The comma and the period keys on your keyboard will flip buildings around. Just FYI. Okay, I'm gonna slow back down again here. So we have our first initial thing going. We need Forester's Hut. Oh wait, we need to unload goods, tools, some wood, and a little bit of food. All right, Forester's Huts. I want at least 2 of those going. Let's see, let's just drag that to right there. Let's fill in around it here. And we definitely are going to want some food. So let's start with a fishery. Let's see if we can't find a good spot for a fishery here. Actually, that right there is a good spot. I know it's a little ways away from everything, but it's pretty decent. Fortunately, that's just not a good spot for fish right there. That's not bad. Okay, drag that road over there. Again, just keep unloading tools because we need those. Let's see. I could do with a hunting cabin as well. I think the hunting cabin would be good. They're kind of wandering right around through there. And let's also get a market put in. Extend that range a little bit more. Okay. Now, we have little bridges we can build. Not right there, it looks like. That's okay. They don't have to be connected, technically. There. Now, hopefully he will go out and, well, now all the animals have moved off. Dang it. Oh, no, there he goes. Okay. Actually, you know what? Sorry, buddy. We're gonna move you. Now that I have some better spots up here, I'm gonna move him to up here. Okay. There we go. Now we can start plopping down a few homes. Now remember that they don't have to have road access, which is really awesome. But they do need to, like, go in there. There we go. Alright. A few houses. These trees will eventually... Now, they do actually chop down the trees. So, as they chop down the trees, you have to wait for them to regrow. Okay, so that should be some food coming in for us. They do need a chapel. We'll get that here shortly. Offload more tools.
Into the shroud. Ahoy!
I really wish we had gotten a native settlement. That's kind of a bummer that we did not. I don't know why he's not going to hunt. He's got deer right there. I'm gonna put some more trees around there. Yeah, I don't... Okay, there he goes. Now he's going to hunt. It's like there's all kinds of deer. I don't know why he's not hunting. Alright, let's speed things up for a second. Can put down a chapel, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get one of those in. Our people do like having access to church. Let's just keep getting homes in for the time being. Let's go take a look at the AI cities and see what they've got going. Yeah, the benefit of the natives is that they will buy stuff, so it's a nice way to make money. It's like the AI is typically goes and grabs up islands with native populations on them. This right here might be a second city that we go and settle. Well, this would be a good second city to go settle, rather.
Set full sail.
This island's
Because he
resources
does.
have been determined. An ore deposit
See, he's
has
got
been
ore on
discovered.
that one. And they do sell cigars. That is pretty nice, actually. Okay, how's our... Okay, we've got a lot of timber now. It is time now for some sheep. We need to clear out a spot for sheep, though. Clear out this area back here for it. Let's slow down for a moment here. Alright, a sheep farm. This right here looks like it would be a good spot. And then we need a weaver's hut. As long as the sheep farm is within the circular range of that sheep's farm. Bleh. The weaver's farm radius needs a sheep farm within it. That's what I'm trying to say. He can go right there, and then he'll just walk across over there to get the wool from it. All right, well, let's just keep getting some houses in here then. They can go anywhere, really. They don't have to go anywhere in particular. I do love me some Anno. It's I get like major nostalgia trips playing this game. What's going on with the food? I don't know why he's not hunting. That's very odd. It's got there. Well, it just disappeared. Might need to move that. I might need to build another one or something. Maybe build it farther away from everything. Come on. Oh, he has no. We're waiting for everything to regrow. That is right. Tree growth was a thing here. Well, he's got some wool coming in now, which means he will finally be able to start producing cloth. And once they have everything supplied to them, they actually upgrade on their own. There is no like upgrade hotkey or like anything. See, he just upgraded himself into a settler. It does it all on its own. It's really cool. Alright, trees have regrown, so they are going back to getting all of that. I'm going to plop down another hunter's lodge up here, just to try and get some extra food. I don't know why it's not working. There he went. He's just not having it over there, apparently. For some reason. He is just not having it. Oh, I see. They actually disappear into the trees. I just noticed that. Let's actually take some of these trees out. Yeah, he disappears into the trees. Huh, that's odd. Well. Things I never noticed before. Just see if we can't plop down a few more homes. Willy-nilly. It does take material to upgrade these.
You have mastered your tasks admirably.
Oh, and we're done. There we go. I was actually about to say, shoot, it went way too fast. But that bar over there is the satisfaction bar. That's what that bar over there was on the right-hand side. That was red. That was full for the settlers. But if you notice, right when I clicked that settler house before it went away, it was actually down to about half. That's because we had new things we needed to supply. So that's what that bar was satisfaction. So with that, we have a score of 664. We had 70 subjects, 1 village, cash balance. We got points for all of that. So yeah, all good. So once you complete that scenario right there, the next part of it opens up, which is one lone settlement, which we will take a look at in the next episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed our first venture into Anno 1602. Again, such a big nostalgia trip for me. I absolutely love this game to death. Looking forward to more playtime in it. I hope you're going to enjoy it as well. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below for the Anno History Edition. A lot of us are so happy that it's out, and I'm excited to be playing through all of these. Subscribe if you have not for more content from me. Be sure to join our community Discord, and if you would like to support the channel in another way, be sure to check out the membership link in the description down below for a few extra perks for only $2 a month. So, with that, we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.